Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mairon Santos. I'm back with another UFC fight prediction video. This time, UFC Fight Night Burns versus Morales. This event goes down this coming Saturday, May 17th, 2025. Prelims begin at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going down from the UFC Apex in Las Vegas, Nevada. 12-fight card currently. Let's get into it, guys. Luana Pinheiro against Tisha Pennington. I think Pinheiro started her UFC career pretty good, but it's gone anything but. She's lost 4 straight, and she's still in the UFC, so wow, that's a lot of tolerance from the UFC as far as in regards to women's mixed martial arts to a low-ranked fighter. But Tisha Pennington, she's still going on a 1-fight winning streak. She's 35 years old. Beat Carla Esparza in Carla Esparza's retirement fight. A couple losses prior to that, but again, she hasn't fought too often. But I'm going to side with Pennington here. I just think she's probably the better all-around athlete, and she's probably going to pick up a decision win here. Hai Sung Park against Carlos Hernandez, men's flyweight division. Hernandez on a 1-fight winning streak, 31 years old, coming off a win. Can't even pronounce that. I think he's the Mongolian fighter. He's picked up a split decision win over him. But he's fought some tough Japanese guys prior to that. No shame in losing to them. So he's a tough out for anybody. He's got Park here, undefeated, 12-fight winning streak, 9-0 professional record. Coming off a win over Shannon Ross. Beat Sung Joon Choi before that. And then he fought a few times on the road to the UFC. So I'm going to side with Park here, but again, this will be a step up in competition for him. Denise Gomes against Elise Reed. Denise Gomes, let's look at her record. She's on a 2-fight winning streak. Wins over Carolina Kovalkovich and Eduardo Mora. And she's going up against Elise Reed. Elise Reed, she's been in the UFC for a few years now. 1-fight winning streak, 32 years old, coming off a win over Jessica Panay. Lost to Lupita Godinez before that, beat Jin Frey. So she's alternated wins and losses, and I'm going to side with Denise Gomes here to get it done. Luana Santos against Tamara Lisboa. Let's look at Luana Santos here on a 1-fight losing streak, 25 years old. Lost to Casey O'Neill. Beat Agapova and Egger before that, Juliana Miller. So she's got some good wins. Lisboa, don't know much about her. On a 5-fight winning streak, 34 years old. Coming off of one of her Ravina Oliveira. Wow, back in 2023, beat Jessica Rose Clark. Wow. So, again, this is a really interesting fight here. I'm going to look at Luana Santos' record again. Lost to O'Neill. Man, this is really interesting. I think I'm going to side with, let's see. I think I'm going to side with Lisboa here, but again, this will be an interesting fight. Connor Matthews against Yadier DelValle. Connor Matthews on a 2-fight losing streak. Lost to Jose Delgado. Lost to Dennis Bazooka. He just can't pick up a win in the UFC, doesn't seem like. Yadier beat Anthony Montero in the Contender Series back in October, so this is his UFC debut. I'm going to side with Yadier here, but again, not a whole lot of confidence in either guy. Jared Gordon against Thiago Moises. This fight's down to a pick'em, and it's currently -115 Moises, -105 Gordon. I think I'm going to side with Gordon here, man. These guys are both tough dudes. Both tough lightweight fighters, man. They've fought a who's who in that division. He lost a split decision on Nasrat. Gordon seems to always be on the wrong side of a decision. Moises, I mean, he headlined a card against Makhachev 4 years ago. So again, he's been around. Beat Trey Ogden in his last fight. Lost to Ludovic Klein. Again, we know how good Klein is. But I'm going to side with Gordon here to pick up the win. Mateus Camillo against Gabe Green. I'm surprised Gabe Green's still on the roster. He's on a 2-fight losing streak. He hasn't fought since 2023, so it's been 2 years. We have not seen this guy fight, man, since his knockout loss to Brian Battle. Wow. I didn't know it was that long. It's been some time. Mateus Camillo, 6-fight winning streak, 24 years old. Wasn't on any type of contender series, but I'm going to side with him here. Again, I don't think the UFC really wants Gabe Green around. So my pick will be Camillo. Julian Erosa against Misquel Costa. Both these guys, I believe they just fought in February, both of them. 3-fight winning streak. Or no, he fought in April. Beat Darren Elkins, man. I mean, he had Elkins hurt bad. Beat Elkins. Costa, he just fought in March. 3-fight winning streak. Beat Christian Rodriguez. Really good win. I think that was in Mexico City, too. Beat Feely. So this guy's been fighting, man. Both these guys are fighting off, and this should be a great fight. I'm going to side with Costa here, but it won't surprise me if Erosa gets it done as well. Nursultan Ruziboev against Dustin Stolfus. Man, Dustin Stolfus, man. This guy finds a way to win. 1-fight winning streak. Beat Marc-Andre Barriault, who just picked up a win this past weekend. Lost to Bruno Ferreira. I mean, this guy, he's been impressive, man. And he's knocking some of these guys out, you know, and he was kind of known just for a ground fighter. Ruziboev looks like he's stepping back up to middleweight. He had a run right there at welterweight for a second. But I'm going to side with Ruziboev here. Yusuf against Mairon Santos. Both these guys used to fight at featherweight. Now they're both at lightweight. I think Yusuf definitely needed to move up. He was cutting a lot of weight. Lost to Diego Lopez. Lost to Barboza. No shame in those losses. Let's see how he can perform at lightweight here. Mairon Santos, 15-1. 5-fight winning streak. 24 years old. Split decision win over Francis Marshall. Beat Offaly. Man, I think I'm gonna side with man. I think I'll side with Santos, but again, it's not gonna surprise me either way if Yusuf wins or if Santos wins, man. You can't trust either side. Paul Craig against Rodolfo Bellato. Craig moving back up to light heavyweight. 3-fight losing streak, 37 years old. So this could be his last fight potentially in the UFC. He's going up against Bellato, who's a great stand-up fighter. 4-fight winning streak, 29 years old. Coming off a majority draw against Jimmy Crute. Wins over Ihor Patera and Murtaza Talha before that on the Contender Series. I'm going to side with Bellato here. But again, Craig's going to want to get this to the ground and look for a submission. Gilbert Burns against Michael Morales. Again, Morales is going to have a huge reach advantage here. 17-fight win streak. He will most likely lose at some point here. Again, wins over Magny, Jake Matthews, Griffin. He hasn't gone 5 rounds though, man. Gilbert Burns, he's a tough out for anybody. He's a tough out for anybody. 38 years old, 3-fight losing streak, but they're giving him another main event. And that's because this guy fights, man. He lost to Sean Brady. And Sean Brady, yeah, was winning the fight, but Gilbert Burns was still trying the entire fight. Lost to the champ, Jack Della Maddalena, before that in a back-and-forth fight. Lost to the former champ, Bilal Muhammad, prior to that. So I just think Gilbert Burns, I wouldn't be surprised if he finds a way. He might be down 3 rounds to none. But I think Gilbert's going to try to get this to the ground. And I think he's probably going to have a massive advantage on the ground. So I'm gonna side with Gilbert Burns for the upset. I don't know if it's going to be by decision. Potentially submission. But I'm going to pick Gilbert Burns as the heavy underdog. I mean, let's look right now. I mean, he is a 8-1 underdog. That is crazy, man. That is a lot of disrespect. I mean, Sean Brady wasn't even that over him. So, how is Morales that? I don't get it. I don't get it, but I'm going to pick Gilbert Burns. So, those are my picks, guys. Gilbert Burns, Rudolph Bellato, Mairon Santos, Ruziboev, Costa, Camillo, Gordon, DelValle, Lisboa, Gomes, Park, and Pennington.